Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Chair Yoga, Cancer Support Community. We're sorry that some of you are not here, but we're happy that you're going to catch up or at least take a look at this at some time in the future or in this coming week. It's a dreary day down here as we wait the passing of the hurricane, but we're all safe and sound. Okay, we're all good, and that's really what is the most important thing. So we're going to begin our class by centering, as we always do. We're sitting comfortably in our chair, just kind of figure out what works. Where are you comfortable? All right. Scooch around if that's a little bit of thing you want to do. I'm just going to move my fingers. There you go. And then just kind of stretch things out a little bit. Going to anchor my hands. I'm going to look straight ahead because I know that I need to talk to the camera. And when we start our centering, if the eyes will close just a little bit, that's helpful to me. Just kind of calming things down a little bit, maybe allowing me to avoid some of the distractions. So whatever's on your mind, whatever was on your mind before you got to class, whatever you have to do after you leave class, think about just putting it out on the curb a little bit, out on the side. And let's bring our attention inward. And let's see if we can find our breath. The breath and the heartbeat, they usually take backseat to all the other senses, I think, all the other processes that we have, because we don't have to ask them to do anything. They just do. So for just a minute, bring your breath forward to the front of the place. And if you're having a tough time finding it or holding on to it, add a color to it. That might make it a little bit easier. And I want you to notice where the breath enters the body. I want you to notice that it travels down the bronchial tubes. There's this miraculous exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide in the lungs, and then out comes the exhale. So find the breath and just kind of watch it for a minute. Notice this pattern. Notice where it comes and where it goes. Yeah, there we go. And now let's dive just a little bit deeper. And I want you to notice what the breath looks like. Like shallow, deep, jagged, rough, smooth, perfect. And all of our breaths are different. What I'm noticing about my breath is that it's shallow on the inhale and the exhale. And I think the exhale is shorter than the inhale. And there's no right or wrong answer here. What's important is that we found our breath and we're looking at it just for a minute. Now, what I'd like us to do is I'd like us to make this breath of ours, this incredible, amazing breath, I'd like you to make it soft and gentle with an even inhale and an even exhale. I normally do it with a count of 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. But you can do it with a mantra. You could say, I breathe in, I breathe out. Your breath may be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Whatever fits for you. So play around just for a minute. And remember that we want the breath to be soft and gentle with an even inhale and an even exhale. There we go. And I always think this is a end of the day, dishes are done, turn off a couple of the kitchen lights, sitting down. Maybe I'm opening the iPad, maybe I'm opening the book. Might have a cup of tea in my hand. That's this breath in my mind. It's a great breath, right? So I'd like to invite you to make it fuller, bigger. So if you were doing a 3 count with me, let's make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So it's bigger and fuller. It's not rushed. We don't want it to be jagged or sharp, and we still want even inhales and even exhales, but it's bigger, full. This may have a few side effects when we move to this breath. You may clear your throat. You may become more alert. You may be, whew, okay, I'm kind of awake now. Big full breath, soft and gentle, warm and comfortable, even inhales, even exhales. And I always do this breath when I hear the click of the seatbelt. When I get in the car and I hear it go click, I go, okay, it's time for me to go to my big full breath, because I need to be alert. I need to be responsible for what I'm about to do. So you think about how many times we use both of these breaths during the day, and it just happens. It's natural. And the last breath we're going to explore today on our centering is that one of, oh, please, please, please understand what I'm trying to tell you, breath. Okay, so it's that big full inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there's that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to add those extra 1, 1, and 1s on the exhale. Okay. So a car coming across 3 lanes of traffic with a New Jersey license plate, that's when I use this breath. Like, it's okay. You're only going to be 30 seconds late, or it's going to be fine. Or that person on the end of the line, and you're just trying to get that balance that you need to know, right? They just don't quite understand what you're asking. And you go to this breath. Because you're pretty sure the third time is the charm. If I explain it one more time, I think maybe they'll get it. Yeah, this is the breath that we use quite frequently. Hopefully not all the time. We don't want to run it like the whole day. We want to be able to vary back and forth from these 3 breaths. I love the fact that there are 3 breaths that we know we can use throughout the day, and allow us to be in control of our responses to what's happening around us. You guys have done a great job of centering on your breath, everyone, leaving everything else to the side just for a moment. You did a really good job. So we're going to gently open our eyes, not too fast. Going to let that breath return to a very soft, gentle, easygoing breath. So I'm going to be that 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Going to move my feet around a little bit. I'm going to slide back just so you can see me just a little bit better. And again, scooching around in the chair perfectly fine. You know, we're going to start at the head and work our way down. So I've got hands on my anchor right here. I got anchors, got my hands on my knees, and we're just going to gently look up. And then we're going to exhale and look down. And we're going to look up on the inhale. And we're going to look down. Up we go. Exhale down. Inhaling back to center, looking straight ahead. Gonna exhale out over the left shoulder. And remember, this movement's happening in the neck, over the right shoulder. Fantastic. Sitting up straight all at the same time. Wow. I know. I'm asking a lot, aren't I? All these multitasking things going on. Great job, everybody. Yeah. And remember, we're just noticing how it feels, right? We're observing, we're noticing what's going on. Back to center. Exhale out over the right. Good. Let's bring it back to center. Let's shake our hands out, everybody. I'm gonna close the door. I forgot to do that. Just in case they've got other things going on. Although I can't imagine that anything is more important than this yoga class, so, you know, so, all right, good job, everyone. Hands up. You know, the hands are here to hold the shoulders down, right? That's the whole purpose. Hold them down because we're gonna sit up straight in good posture. And then on the exhale, we're gonna drop that left ear towards the left shoulder. Oh, yeah. Back up on the inhale. Oh, yeah. Back up and down. Nice. Wonderful. Okay, so gently drop that chin towards the heart, and we're gonna just do this really gentle neck roll. Oh. I can hear the snap, the crackle, and the pop going on right now. And we're gonna go in the opposite direction. There we go. Shake it out, everyone. You know, one of the main principles of yoga, in my mind, and this is so hard for me because I am judgmental. I am judgmental, particularly on myself, right? But we are encouraged in yoga to not judge, but to observe. And that's really hard. So when you're doing this left and right, you're going, wow, I'm doing better on this side and doing not so good on this side. It's okay to notice that and to process it, but you don't want to judge yourself about that. You don't want to get upset or raise your blood pressure a little bit because I just can't seem to get that right. We're gonna leave all that at the door. Okay. Anyway, just threw in a little yoga philosophy there, just in case. Shoulder rolls, right? Sitting up straight, and we're just gonna inhale the shoulders up towards the ear. We're gonna roll them back. Oh, yeah. All these movements are really helpful when it's wet, right, and damp outside. I mean, when the humidity is high, we have a tendency to, there we go. Okay, this time inhale the shoulders up, roll them forward. We seem to have a tendency to be stiffer when the weather is wet, damp, cold. And, oh, yeah, there we go. One more time. Nice, perfect. Take that right hand and put it on the front of the left shoulder. Before we were on top, now we're gonna be in the front. We're gonna take that left arm, we're gonna extend it straight out. We're gonna do backstroke. And that left hand is gonna come straight up into the air, and I'm willing to bet that the palm's gonna roll out to the side, and then we're gonna come back just like that. There we go. Look at that. Now, I'm really pretty sure, since none of us are transformers, that palm is rolling out, okay? Just to let you know. And it just goes wherever it wants to go, because you know, we're playing in that field of resistance, but not pain. Great. Left hand comes in front of the right shoulder, up comes that right. Oh, yeah. Oh, this for sure is so different for me. Okay. It's taken me a while to get over the fact that I shouldn't be judging that this right arm isn't doing what it's supposed to do. There we go. One more time. Excellent, everybody. Shake it up. Oh, yeah, there we go. Let's put the hands up just a little bit. And down. Fingers are moving. There you go. Good. Just kind of rolling around here. I guess I'm just kind of stiff today. You know, that's kind of what I'm thinking. So, just want to grab my note here just for a second, make sure I got the right thing going on. Wanted to make sure it was time for locomotion because I love this one. Hands straight up, drop the elbows down. This is the inhale. On the exhale, we're going to bring the shoulders back, the elbows back to the torso, and we're going to pinch. We're going to inhale out. and back. Yeah, out and back. Out and back. Oh, yeah. Keep pinching. Go ahead. Look up. Look up towards the ceiling. And then we're gonna look down the ceiling, down to the wall, down the wall to the floor. And then we're gonna let the hands just drift down next to the hips. And we're gonna inhale them up to what we call sun salute. And then we're gonna exhale and forward fold so that the forearms drop right onto the thighs, or they're above the knees. That's where we want them to be. Okay? Sweet. Wonderful. Good. Let's do that again. Inhale up, sun salute. Exhale right on down. Okay, forearms dropping onto the thigh. There you go. Good. Left hand, left knee, right hand, right knee. Oh, yeah. So when I'm doing this, I'm kind of like reflecting, or I'm kind of like making sure that everything is okay. Do I have to do that next stretch a little bit more? How am I doing is what I do, you know, and that way I know it's okay to go on to the next one. Because our goal is to obviously get down there. Runner stretch is where we're going next. So we take that right hand, we put it straight out. We're gonna bring it across the center line of the body, and the left elbow is gonna jump right up there and grab a hold of something. We're hoping it's gonna grab a hold of the elbow, but if it's on the forearm or if it's on the up above the elbow, that's fine. Extended right hand, looking at the left palm, bringing the left palm towards the left ear. And down. Right hand up, cross over the center line, jump up and grab. Left palm towards the left ear. And one more time. Up, cross the center line, jump up and grab. Yeah. And down. Stand up, cross the center line. Oh, different. There we go. And down. Again, just in that field of resistance is where we're playing. There we go. Again. Cross the center line. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, fantastic. Oh, shake it out, everybody. All right. Well, Nina's here, so you know what that means. It's goalpost time. There we go. There we go. Nina, I'm never going to let you forget goalpost. I love it. You know, these are the triceps, everybody. You know, these are the biceps. We're going to try to keep them as stationary as we can. We're going to let the forearm, the wrist, the fingertips roll forward. Now we're going to come back up. And down. If you've ever been near the water, on the water, out around the water, this reminds me of a cormorant, which is one of the water birds. And they won't do this part, but they will do this. They'll raise their arms and go like this to dry themselves out because they're diving ducks. One more time up. And then the wind just kind of breezes. All right, everybody reach up. Exhale through the chimney. Inhale the hands out to T. And again, we're going to roll the wrist, stretch the fingers. Yeah, now we're talking. I like it when this happens. All right. Bring your hands together to the heart center. Lift your elbows. Palms are going to touch. Rest your chin on your index finger. There we go. Just breathe for a minute. Just know that everything's going to be okay. Nice. Great. Gently open our eyes. Okay. Right hand comes up, tricep is this one. Okay, so we're going to turn, let's just turn sideways so you can see this. And what we're going to do is we're going to work our way into seated eagles. So that left elbow comes up, that left arm, there we go. And the trick to all this is, in order to get the maximum out of this pose, I don't know if it's the trick, but the benefit, I guess, whatever, keep the elbows together. When you lift up, even if it only goes like mine just did, 2 inches, and then down. Elbows up, together, lift, and down. Keeping the elbows together, up, lift, Get them as high as you can. Show me your eagle. There it is. And down you come. Left arm up. Right elbow's grabbing over there. Oh, it's so different. And if you're having a tough time like I am right now, as you can see, it's okay to put the elbows together like this. Just keep them together and lift. Exhale, keep the elbows together, let them come down. Lift. And down. Lift. And down. We're gonna lift one more time, okay? Because we want to see this eagle here. There it is. Great. Wonderful, everybody. And down it comes. Shake it out. Let's just kind of like put everything back in place. Kind of roll things around. Yeah, I like it. Good. Let the hands grab the side of the chair. I like to do it where the back of the chair hits the seat. And I kind of call this the Titanic because I think of the movie, but I want you to think about sharing your heart with the world. So I want you to lift your heart up. And then when you do that, pinch your shoulder blades. And then exhale down. Inhale up. Share your heart. Exhale down. Inhale up. Share your heart. Go ahead and look up the wall. And then go ahead and look up through the ceiling, wherever you want that to be. Wherever your neck will go, and you still have clear air passage. Don't pinch off your airflow there. Look down the ceiling, find the wall, down the wall, and when you get to the floor, let your shoulders roll forward. Your hands are going to swoop up, sun salute. And on the exhale, I want you to widen your knees just enough so that your arms will slide right through. Yeah, there we go. Back up, sun salute. That's on the inhale. Exhale, forward, fold arms. Oh, fantastic. Good. Great, great, great. Oh. Left hand, left knee, right hand, right knee. Great. All right. Just again, I'm just a little stiff in my hands today, so I'm doing this a lot. Right hand, side of the chair, halo on the left side. There it is, right? There's the halo. And you know that's the bicep, you know this is your ear, so you just want to narrow that gap. Notice how my torso is staying straight, and then down. Up, halo, narrow the gap, and down. Sitting up straight. Awesome, everybody. Everybody good? Good, excellent. Just watching you guys. Oh, I love the fact that yeah, that you're up, you know what I mean? And you're letting this stretch curve right here, which is really where we want it. Halo on the other side. And down. Up. And down. And up. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Great job, everybody. Shake it off. Okay. The torso area of our body is complicated, right? Because there's rib cages and there's the vertebrae right behind them. So we kind of gotta do a little precision work here. We kind of gotta work our way in, sneak our way in here a little bit. Take your right hand, put it on your left knee, left hand comes straight out. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna open to the left, but I want you to open with your shoulders or your chest. I want you to think about opening that with that first. I see how my head is still forward, and then the head will follow, I promise. And then on the exhale, bring it right back to center line of the body. And again, opening, there we go. Making sure that the shoulder, there's a twist in the shoulder, and we're also seeing this torso twist. And back. Oh, yeah. And back. And back to center line of the body, left hand drops onto the right knee, up comes the right hand. Here we go. Opening, remember, leading with the shoulders, leading with the chest, whatever. Good job. And back to center. Opening, twisting. Back and twisting. There we go. And we're going to do it one more time. Open, twist. Oh, and bring that right hand down and drop it on the left knee. So now every hand's got a knee. We're going to go ahead and look up. And we're gonna look down. We're gonna look up. We're gonna look down. This time we're gonna come up sun salute. And on the exhale, we're gonna drop our hands, our arms right between the knees and just forward fold. Just take it easy, everybody. Don't push, don't shove. Oh. Because we're kind of sneaking our way into the back now and into the hip area. Great. Left hand, left knee, right hand, right knee. Good. I truly believe that we get a lot of walking in during the day, even if it's just at the house, like going up the stairs, going for groceries. I mean, I walk every aisle in the grocery store just because it's like it ends up being like 4,000 steps or something. Even if I only need 5 things. And I know Kathy is walking miles and miles and miles, but the twisting part is the part that I don't think we get enough of. So I like to really remind us that twisting is important because it's a movement, it's a twist, it's a flusher, it keeps things going, and I think that's important. So go. We're gonna do a seated. I just added this. I guess I just added this probably a month or so ago. And what I'm really trying to do is expand the rib cage like a micro millimeter kind of thing. It's just a very, very tiny amount that we're opening, but right hand grabs, left hand comes up, but this time it's not a halo like this. It's going to be straight up in the air. And this time we're going to keep both of our cheeks on the chair, but we want to lean to the, oh, and then down. Holding onto the chair, up, straight arm, and we're lean. Feel that in the hips. I feel it in the lower back. There we go. But I know it's working this rib cage for you. And down. Let's go to the other side, everybody. It's not a very big move, is it? Right? Up. And down. And up. And down we come. Great. Once again, just working on our hands a little bit here, making sure that everything is good. Okay. Go ahead and drop your feet out. I know you can't see mine, but they're out there. And I can get verifications from 2 people in class. And hold on to the chair. And I want you to point your toes. Flex your heels. Point, flex, point, flex. That's great. And Kathy's got her feet up off the floor. I have my heels resting on the floor. Either way is just fine. There we go. Now roll the ankles. Oh. Opposite direction. Hear that cracking? Mine are cracking. Whew. One more time. Let's go in the opposite direction again. And opposite direction again. So we kind of double up on it. Good. Shake it off. Very good. I love it. Okay. I think I said this last week. I'm still not sure how I want to teach this. I'm still working at it, but we're working our way through it. And your feedback is welcome. Okay, but I want you to bring that right ankle up above the knee. Okay, so it's resting on your leg up above the knee. There we go. Left hand's going to grab that right ankle. And what we're going to do is use the weight of the torso, which is 60% of our weight from the waist up. We're going to use that weight to just open up this hip. So we're going to sit up straight and we're just going to oh my, we're just going to lean into this, right? The right hand for me is going to grab that right leg. So as I just lean in. Now these are huge muscles that we're actually talking about here. So it's going to take a little bit of time. So we're just going to give it an extra 10 or 15 seconds on this hold. There we go. And you can actually feel it in a variety of places, right? It could be in your butt. Okay, it's very possible. It could be the hamstring where it's attached. Okay, you could feel it deep in the hip. Maybe even the lower back a little bit. And then we're just going to go ahead and sit back up carefully. Bring that left leg up And be prepared that this could feel totally different on the other side. Right hand's got a hold of the left ankle, holding it up, sitting up straight, good posture, leaning, oh my, yeah. For me, because I have a hip problem, this is very evident to me that one side is not the same as the other. And I'm feeling it on the outside of the hip, as opposed to where the hamstring is attached. Which is just an observation. There we go, come back up. All right, switch around a little bit. The other way we could do this, and again, I'm not really sure of what I think the best, let's put that right leg back up again. Left hand grabs that right ankle. Sit up straight, and in this case, take the right hand and push the knee away as we sit up straight. And down it comes. Bring that left ankle up there. Right ankle's got a hold of that left, the right hand's got a hold, yeah, the right ankle's got a hold of the left hand. No, right hand's got a hold of that left ankle, and we're gonna push that knee away. Great. And down. There we go. Great. Shake it out, everybody. So you can play with that a little bit. You can say, hey, I like the result of that better, or that's getting to the stretch that I really, really want. Just an option there. And again, I'm not sure which one I like the best yet, so we're just gonna work with it like that. Okay, we're gonna do single knee lifts. Just checking on time, making sure we're good. All right, single knee lifts. So sitting up straight on the exhale, lift the left knee, grab it, lift it higher, and when you get it up higher, I want you to roll in and down. Lift, grab, lift, roll in, all on the exhale. Inhale down. Lift, grab, lift, roll in. Inhale down. Let's go to the right side, everybody. Lift, grab, lift, roll in. And down. Lift, grab, lift, roll in. And down. One more time. Lift, grab, lift, roll in. And down. I love that one because it works on the hip, and it also it's just, I just think a good flush is really important, just to keep things moving, particularly when you get to be as old as I am. It's just like stuff doesn't always, anyway, it's all cool. All right, so that was our single knee lift, and we did the hug, and I think we've done enough sun salutes, to be honest. We've been playing around with that today. Let's roll over to cat cow. So we're gonna, ooh, that was a lot of corrections. All right, is everybody okay? We're all doing good? All right. I'm assuming that no comment is a okay comment.
Well, we're fine. They're muted.
What'd you say?
We're fine. They're muted.
Oh, I forgot. They couldn't tell me. Sorry, guys. You couldn't tell me anyway. All right, so here we are, everyone, right? Here we are doing our thing. I love it. I love it. I love it. So form your staple. Hips on top of the knees, on top of the ankles, shoulders on top of the elbows, which are on top of the wrist. We're going to look up at the wall in front of us. And there's a little arch. Did you just feel that little arch? Just a little bit right there. That's the inhale. That is cow of cat cow. And now we're going to arch our back, hollowing cat. Oh. Make sure your feet are comfortable and you're safe. Look up at the wall. Yeah, I can see this happening. Arch your back, hollowing cat. There we go. And so the legs and the arms aren't moving so much. It's really the vertebrae we're working with on the spine here. One more time. Oh. This time when we look up at the wall in the front, put the left leg back. It can rest on the floor at once, or you can just be up in the air, whatever you prefer, but because it's just going to go back and it's immediately going to bring that left knee back into, okay, bring that left knee in towards the core and look down. And we're gonna put the leg back and we're gonna look up. Bring it in, look down. Back out, look up. Bring it in, look down. This time, go ahead, everybody, put that left leg back. Can you lift and look up? Can you lift the leg a little bit higher? That's my question. And if you feel comfortable and safe, can you lift that right hand up just a little bit? Remember to breathe now. Don't hold your breath and back down to staple. There we go. Look up at the wall in front of you. Right leg goes back. Exhale, that right knee comes in. We look down. Back out, look up. Bring it in, look down. Back out, look up. Bring it in, look down. Back out, look up. Bring it in, look down. Okay, last time, back out, get that leg up higher, look straight ahead. And only if you're safe, go ahead. Bring that left hand out, see what's going on there. Good, balance, great. Shaking your hand down, we come. Whew, okay, we're at staple. Jerry, this may be one you decide you're gonna just be easy on because we're going up to tippy toes. And back down. Tippy toes. Back down. Up on tippy toes. Back down. Come up on tippy toes. And this time step out to the left. And back in. Out to the left. Back in. Out to the left. Back in. We're going to go out to the left. This time we're going to swoop that left leg all the way behind the right leg, as far out to the right as we can. And we're going to look up at the wall in front of us. And we're going to go, wow. Excellent. All right. Back to tippy toes with that left leg. We're still on tippy toes. Out to the right. And back. Out to the right. Back. I'm looking down at the chair, just to let everybody know. That makes my balance feel better in this pose. Out to the right, that was the fourth time. We want to look up at the wall in front of us. That right leg swoops exactly back. Sweeps all the way as far as I can. Point the toes, look up at the wall. There we go. And there's that wow thing again, right? Okay, great, wonderful. Oh, okay, cool. All right, back to staple, everyone. I want you to look up at the wall in front of you. I want you to bend your knees and let your hips, yes, let your hips sit down. And then we're going to come right back up to staple. Bend the knees, let the hips drop down towards the ankles. Fantastic. Back up to staple one more time. Let's see if we can do this. Okay, there we are. Dropping the hips towards the ankles, looking straight ahead. And you put your left hand on your left knee, right hand on your right knee. Can you sit up straight? There we go. And now we come up and we shake it off. Ooh, there we go. I like that idea. Let's move around a little bit here. Yeah, just shake it, shake it, shake it. All right, let's do our balance, everyone. We're gonna cut out the lunge for today. Not lunch. I didn't say we were cutting out lunch. We don't do that. Okay, we're gonna cut out the lunge though. Here we go. Let me just adjust this for 1 second. So when we do this balance thing, okay, there are a couple of things we want to remember. The first one is that from your waist down, the energy in your legs and your waist down, we want that energy to ground us into the earth, ground down. From the waist up, we want the energy to lift us up, to make us taller. And we want our hand on top, our left hand on top of the chair, or your right hand. We're going to look straight ahead and we're going to breathe. And you're going to evaluate whether or not you can do any more balance than this. Some of us, some days, this is it. And that's okay, because we're trying. But if you can do a little bit more, raise that outside heel. And then it's just a little bit of, okay, I did that, I'm okay, what else can I do? Can you bring that outside foot on top of the inside foot? If you do that, do you need to put the right hand up in the air to kind of calm things down? Or is it better if I take that right foot and put it behind the left ankle? Or can I bring that hand up off the chair? Maybe not. And remember that we got to breathe and we want to look straight ahead. And down we come. We're going to go to the other side. Balance is so tricky, isn't it? It's just so goofy. Some days. Some days it's great, and I think I could run through the field, and then the other day I'm going, what are you doing? Right? Don't even be silly. So anyway, reconnect to the chair with your right hand. Or the other hand, sorry. Straight ahead, remember we're grounding from the waist, lifting from the waist. And then the outside heel I bring up just to see what we're doing. Where can I go? And I know that balance on this side is different than balance on the other side. I know that, and I'm okay with that. There we go. Are you breathing? I hope so. Are you looking straight ahead? Let the core control this. The core, the inside core is really controlling this. And out we come. You guys are awesome, everyone. Let's get comfortable so we can get a couple minutes worth of Shavasana in here, okay? All right. Whew. I love it. Okay. So I'm just going to share a little bit of this music with you because I like it. And there it is. Great. Oh, that might not have been such a good idea. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. Well, I'm going to tell you, I'm struggling here and I don't want to waste your time. So let's just talk about a couple big inhales, everybody. That's what we want to do. Couple big, beautiful inhales. And then exhale to clear it all out. Can you let it go? Is it possible that we can just turn it over? Turn it over to the breath that knows what to do. It knows what energy needs to go to what part of the body. It knows that everything's going to be fine. Turn it over like we do when we go to sleep. Just saying, it's going to be okay. And for a moment, just watch that incredible, amazing breath of yours as it enters the body, travels down the bronchial tubes, into the lungs, and back out again. There's times in my day when this is the breath that I love. The one that just lets me be at ease. And for a moment or two, find a little bit of peace. I'm sorry it wasn't longer. I will plan better for the next time. You deserve a longer Shavasana. But we're gonna wiggle our fingers and toes gently. All right, there you go. I am gonna stop recording.